On today's mini days, I'm going to be showing you how I transformed this area from this to this, my brand new desk area. Now usually I have my hall stand in here and do different displays in there, but I've just moved that to the other side of the room. So welcome back to mini days, and to start with I'm going to show you how I made my DIY scaffolding board desk. This was super easy because the boards are generally the same size, so I just got 3 boards. I paid about £4 each for these from Reclamation Yard, and then very simply I just screwed on these metal legs. Now these are off a glass table that I used to have, which got broken, so this was such a good way on recycling them. Apparently they're about £20 each to have made, which I think is really reasonable if you're thinking about doing something like this yourself. So I literally just screwed them into the wood, and then voila, the quickest table I'll ever make. So the next thing, I just popped it against the wall, and then I just popped one of my rugs underneath just to get more of a neutral base on the bottom. Excuse this big spotlight here, the rain clouds are coming over, the dog's out in the rain, so the spotlights are shining down on the table. So for the first item, I'm going to show you this. I've had a while, but it's industrial looking. I thought this would go nice on the side of my desk. This is from the shop I used to have. And on the other side, this I've also had a while. It's just a nice little storage container. It wasn't doing anything, so I thought this would be great to keep my things in. It's got nice little deep drawers. And the next one of my vintage Art Deco posters. Instead of going for maps or different things that people are going for, like in the travel theme at the moment, I thought I'm going to put an Art Deco travel poster, much more my thing. And then some of these that Millie didn't want in her bedroom, just kind of file holders. Can I just show you, the dog has just came in. Does anybody else's dog go crazy when they have wet feet? My dog ends up looking like and sounding quite a lot like a baby seal or like a baby cub, and she kind of paddles forward on the rug. She's absolutely crazy when her feet are wet. She just goes mad around the house. She moves so fast. Anyway, back to the DIY. If you've been following my Instagram, you'll know that you would have seen this little old typewriter that I picked up for £5 from a car boot sale. And I love it. It just adds a nice little bit of vintage kind of nostalgia to my deco. This lovely blue vase was £9.99 TK Maxx. So I've just popped some twigs into it. It's a lovely thick glass. I really like it. It's the first thing I've ever bought blue. And I also bought this from TK Maxx. So it was £17.99. You just pop a bulb in, which I must buy, and I think it kind of reminds me of like an old kind of miner's lamp, but it's slightly industrial and it's just kind of the look that I was after. Now I just want to show you, these are literally £1 from Poundland, and they do a whole stationery range with gorgeous gold accessories, and I just think it's so nice. These trays were £7.99 each in TK Maxx, and I've just got my Breathe Diary in there. I've just popped these on the desk. I can easily move them underneath if I need more space. I've just popped my little wooden heart up on the top there. There was already a nail in the wall, and I like the way the tones match in with my poster. Now I'm just popping my chair here, which I've had a little while now. I was going to paint it, but I've just decided to leave it looking the way it is. And I've just popped a turquoise cushion on, which I got from TK Maxx for £9.99, and a throw from TK Maxx, which was £14.99, just to give it a nice kind of soft, comfortable feel. So I was a bit worried that this might look a bit of a mishmash, but I'm absolutely really happy with the way it's turned out. I knew it was going to look rustic and industrial, but I wasn't quite sure how I could kind of make it look nice in the farmhouse, because sometimes I feel like, do I have to do everything farmhouse style? Well, I kind of proved myself that I don't. This is the first time I've bought anything turquoise or blue, and I'm really loving the colours. It's just nice to add a bit more colour than just neutrals all the time. So I'm really happy with the way this has came together, and I'm in a perfect spot here. There's windows on either side of this room, so it's nice and bright. So it's going to be really good for doing videos and recording. I don't need a lot of space, so I've mainly just got my computer on here, so it's really good to use it as display as well. So I have a window on the left here where the dog's sitting, and the room straight ahead is the way out, and on the right here I've still got last week's DIY. and it was my pumpkin. Oh, look at the sun's come out. My pumpkin DIY. Make sure you watch that. I'll put a link down below if you haven't already seen it. So I hope you've enjoyed watching my my DIY scaffold and board desk and my new fall decor or autumn decor. I've squeezed a lot in this video, I know, but I'm just trying to catch up because I'm a bit behind with my videos. So I hope you've taken some inspiration and you've enjoyed seeing me dog. You'll probably see me on the next video. And just please subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. And I shall be back definitely on Fridays. Hopefully I'll be uploading a weekly video as well, like a midweek one. But either way, subscribe so you don't miss my next video. Thank you. See you next time.